We back to cook another snack. You see that right there in the oven right there? You know what that is, right? That's that big chicken. That's that big chicken. Y'all know that about that. Let me teach you people something, to all my white folks out there. It's something you walk past in the supermarket. Okay? Don't do this no more with your big chicken. This is what you do. You see this right here? Bow! Adobo. Season it up, coat it up nice. Your chicken with adobo. See that? Goya adobo. The red tizop. You can get the blue top if you want to. Another thing you put on your garlic chicken, because some of y'all I said garlic chicken, your baked chicken. Bow! You give it get a little flavor seasoning on that and all that. Phone ringing. Hold on one second. We back. I had to step and get the phone real quick. Y'all heard it ring, so I had to pause it and to get back into this. Now, you can season your big chicken with all types of things. Old Bay, garlic, and herb can go on there. Salt and pepper, very important. Another thing that a lot of people don't know to put on their chicken is the ooh-wee. Sage. Lightly sprinkle a little sage on there to get it right, okay? Toss it and turn it. You can shake it in a bag if you don't know how much to put on. Everything get evenly distributed amongst the mizil, okay? That's how you do the chicken, the baked chicken. Now, remember though, don't make no baked chicken without putting that granulated garlic on there. Basically, that's garlic powder, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people like to, use real garlic and grind it all up. But sometimes you just don't got time for all that. So being that I don't got time for all that, let me tell you something, right? If you're making chicken, you want to make a pot of white rice with it, okay? Everybody eats white rice, but some of y'all don't know how to make white rice. What kind of white rice do we buy? Let me help you out right here. Hold up, let me get that. Arroz. Booyah. You notice the Goya brand is in full effect up in here. Shout out to Goya. I ain't even getting a check for this, but I'm just saying shout out to Goya. Whatever. All right. So when you make rice, right? Let's just say you got a little cup like this. Bow. Okay? For every cup of water, you should put one less cup of rice. So if I put 3 cups of water in this pot, that's 2 cups of rice like this. So what we do, before you do your rice in there, this is what you do with your rice. Look right here, you dump it in there. There's 1 cup in there, 2 cups in there. Okay, get all that in there, okay? Reason why you want to do that is because what you got to do with rice, I got my hand all in the joint ski. All right, so what you want to do with rice, you want to wash it off. You know what I'm saying? So you get all that rice in there, okay, bop. Notice the water was bubbling. See the steam over there on the side? You know what I'm saying? Now, you don't want to cook your rice that hot, but I do it just to get it hot real quick. And then I turns it down. I puts it on Lizzo. You know what I'm saying? Now, why do I put it on Lizzo? Because you'll see in a second why we do that. Now, see, look at that. The family all up on the cup and all that. Yeah, babe. Okay, now we got the 2 cups of rice in this right here. Okay, watch your boy now, okay? That's what we do. We over here at the sink. Okay, let me see. So I put under the sink. I wash it off. Get all that off there. You know what I'm saying? If you buying rice that's floating on top of the water, you got plastic rice. Don't eat that synthetic, whatever the hell they trying to give you. Mix your hand in the rice bowl like such. You know what I mean? Wash your rice off. See all this milk and all that? You don't need all that milky water in you don't need that. Get that out of there. Okay, we making rice for real though. Okay, you try to get all the milkiness out of your rice as much as you possibly can. Because a lot of y'all don't know what y'all doing, man. Try not to get too much rice in your drain. Don't spill it all down your drain. Rice will clog your pipes, believe that. But get that out of there. Save as much rice as you can. Don't get nothing spilled. You know what I'm saying? It's how we do it. Bam! Alright, we're gonna go back over here to the stove. The water was bubbling, the water's boiling and all that. See that? See that? It's cooking with Vinnie Mac. You gotta learn how to do this, man. There's a lot of females and males out there, some people living by themselves don't know how to make a regular pot of white rice. White rice? Alright, so we just dump it in the pot. Remember, there's 1 extra cup of water for the 2 cups of rice I got in here. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. Keep it boiling, you know. I just rinse it off in cold water, so you know the water gonna cool the rice off a little bit. You know what I mean? Let it boil a little bit. You also, this is what you do while the water's boiling that I forgot to tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know that you gotta put a little bit of oil in there. A lot of people, why? Because it stops the rice from being sticking to the pot and all that. So you see this? Bow! Crisco. Canola oil. Okay? Don't put a whole cap. Just about a half a cap of this. Just a cap. Half a cap. Just whop in the rice like that. You know what I'm saying? Throw that in there. Okay? And you take a little bit of salt. A little bit of regular iodized salt. And just sprinkle it around the pot while the water's boiling. When it comes to a boil, then you add your rice. Okay, I didn't want to skip that because a lot of y'all gonna try to do this at home and then mess up and then be like, yo, V, why my rice don't look like yours? You know what I'm saying? And what I get is a little spoon. You know, you take the spoon, rakakaka, like that. Sarapapa, take the spoon, you stir that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want it to overboil. The reason why I turned it down, because you start boiling rice, and that rice is heavy, so the water and the air bubbles trying to get out, be popping you and all that. You turn that water, you turn that down, okay? You do that, okay? And this is where the magic begins, okay? Go over here. I'm trying to find the cap to this pot right here that I got. You know how cooks be throwing dishes away, we putting them away and be having stuff all over the place? I'm guilty as charged of all that. So, you know, make sure it's the right lid. Nah, too small of a lid. And we found the right lid. Okay. So being that we found the right lid now, what we got to do with the pot of rice before we put the lid on the pot of rice is you cover it with aluminum foil. This is the secret. Excuse my wrinkled shirt. I'm at home right now. We chilling. You know what I'm saying? So take that aluminum foil. Look for that. Where my wife put it. Where she put the aluminum foil. See, I can't find nothing, man. Women. Anyway, I know we got aluminum foil around here somewhere. Where did she put my? There we go. So we got the aluminum foil. Okay. Take the aluminum foil. Rip off a decent enough size of this. You know what I'm saying? Let me rip that out real quick. Let me get that. Aluminum foil. Now get the aluminum foil about the size of the pot. Okay? Then what you do, spin you around here real quick, is you put the aluminum foil on top of the pot like this. Okay? You know what I mean? To set on top of the rice as it's boiling. Because it's going to cook slow with the aluminum foil. It is. So, at that point, you gently take your cap, you know, cap meaning like the top to the pot, and you put the top to the pot on top of the aluminum foil. You push it down. You know what I mean? Get it all in there. Keep all that air in there. Remember your rice came to a boil. You mixed it up with the spoon. Stirred it up with the little bit of oil you had in there. The salt was already bubbling. You turned it down, and then you let it boil a little bit. And before it start bubbling all over the place, you have it on low. You cover it up. Put that cap on, aluminum foil it up, cover it up, just as such. You know what I'm saying? And we're making broccoli, okay? Stop microwaving your food, people. You wonder why everybody cancerous in the house and the blood is so alkaline and all of these. Just stop microwaving your food. Boil it. The pot, the water, little bit of salt. This is broccoli. You boil it with a little bit. You almost steam it. You know, you don't put too much water in it. It's enough so it steams. You cover it up. Okay? Cover it up. Put a little butter in there. Spat. If you like a little garlic on it or cheese on it, whatever, melt that separately. You know what I'm saying? Or being that it's already getting steamed, throw the cheese on top of it in the pot. Throw a little milk in there, a little carnation or something like that. Stir it up with broccoli and all that. Some salt and pepper. Ooh, be all that in the hot wheel track. All right? So now y'all know how to do this baked chicken and this white rice. I'ma holler at y'all.